This tutorial will show you how to add a new client in SmartVault. Suppose, for example, we have a client that's not a tax client. So that client isn't going to be in our tax software, won't be in Lacerte or ProSeries, maybe a client that we do bookkeeping for. How can we add that client to SmartVault? We're also going to look at another case where we need to add a new client contact to an existing client that's already in SmartVault, and I'll show you how to do both of those. So the way that we go to edit our client information in SmartVault is from the dashboard. So let's go ahead and go to the dashboard. The way we get to the dashboard is by clicking on our company account in the tree view on the left hand side, and then under account tasks go to view dashboard. So that'll take us to the dashboard, and from there we can get to our client dashboard by clicking on the client's icon. So here we've got Allie's babysitting service, and so the first thing we're going to do is add a new contact, a new client contact to this existing client that's already there. Allie's called us up and says she's got a new bookkeeper and she wants us to add her bookkeeper so the bookkeeper has access to everything in the portal. But the bookkeeper, for whatever reason, that contact information is not going to be in Lacerte or ProSeries, so we need to manually add it here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Allie's babysitting service. You can see here's the client information here, and we can edit that by clicking the Edit Client button in the upper left hand corner of the screen. You can see there's one email contact right now, which is Allie at the babysitting service. So under the email section, I'm just going to click the plus button, and that lets me add a new email address. So let's go ahead and add Callie, C-A-L-I-E, at abs.com. So that's our new contact that we're adding, Allie's new bookkeeper. And I'm going to go ahead and click Done Editing. And now you can see we've got two contacts for Allie's babysitting service, two contacts. Now Callie hasn't been invited yet, so Callie's email address is in there, but we need to go through the normal process of inviting the contact by sending them an email, which we'll do after we add the next contact. So the next thing we're going to do is add a brand new client that is not a tax client, that's a bookkeeping client. We've got Dunkin' Donuts that is not in SmartVault and is not a tax client, not in the Lacerte, not in ProSeries. So we're going to manually add Dunkin' his donut shop right from the client dashboard. So we're looking at all our clients here, and the way we add a new client is by clicking on the plus button on the toolbar. Go ahead and click plus for new client. It's going to ask us to pick what kind of a client is this. We could either pick it's an entity, a business, or a person. Let's go ahead and pick that this is an entity. It's our donut shop. And under names, we need to add the name. So I'll click that plus button, and we'll say Dunkin' Dunkin' Donuts. And the email address, again, go under the email section and click the plus button to let us add in a new email address here. Let's say dunkin@ddonuts.com. So there we go. We've added the client, we've added the email. We can put in a phone number here. The alias is an advanced section. We're not gonna be messing with that right now. That's not an area really to edit. But let's go ahead and save our changes. Save client. So now we have a new client, Dunkin' Donuts. We've also got a couple of new client contacts here, right? We've added Dunkin' at Dunkin' Donuts. We've added Callie at ABS, and we can invite those clients in by selecting the two clients and clicking the Invite Clients button, and that will now send the email invitations out to those clients. Allie, of course, was already invited, but we've now got new Dunkin', and we've got our new client contact, Callie, that we're inviting to SmartVault. So those two users will get an email in their inbox with an activation link that they can go ahead and click and then enter their password, and they'll have access to the portal in SmartVault. Let's go back to the tree view in the portal and take a look at our files and confirm that our new client has been added. So yeah, there's the client, Dunkin' Donuts. Dunkin's folders have all been set up, and we've added a new client and we've added a new contact, and that's how you add a new client contact and a new client in the SmartVault portal.